Ultamize. Up to this point, we've looked at what goes wrong. Now let's simplify everything into three simple rules. Not 20, not 10, but three. Because in the moment, when you're in a meeting, on a call, answering a question, you don't have time to run through some big, long, complicated checklist. You need something simple, automatic, and reliable. Rule number one, assume permanent recording. It doesn't matter if you see a red light on or off. It doesn't matter if anyone announced that the meeting is being recorded. It doesn't matter if it feels informal. You assume it's being captured because very often it is. And even when it's not officially recorded, someone can still create a record. Once you adopt this rule, your behavior changes instantly. You don't relax into risky territory. You don't drift into comments you wouldn't want replayed. You stay within a professional range that you would be comfortable defending later. Rule number two, speak in standalone clarity. Every sentence you say should be able to stand on its own because it might have to. If someone pulls 10 seconds from what you said, that 10 seconds should represent you accurately. That means avoiding half finished thoughts. It really means avoiding sarcasm, avoiding statements that only make sense with a full context. You're building sentences that can survive isolation. That's the new standard, like it or not. Rule number three, eliminate risky tone and, if not all humor, a lot of humor. This is where most smart people fail. They follow the first two rules most of the time. Then they relax. They try to be funny. They show frustration. They let their tone shift. And that's the moment that gets captured. So the discipline here is not about removing personality, it's about removing unpredictability, especially when it comes to sarcasm. Jokes where you're making fun of somebody else, not yourself, especially if it's about groups or individuals. Dismissive or exaggerated reactions. If it could be misunderstood in a short clip, it's not worth it. Now, here's why these three rules work. They're not dependent on the situation. They don't require you to analyze every scenario differently. They apply whether you're in a formal presentation, in a small team meeting, on a video call, at a social event with colleagues, because the environment may change, but the risk doesn't. And when you follow these three rules consistently, something important happens. You don't just avoid mistakes, you become more effective. You sound clear, more controlled, more credible, because the same discipline that protects you also improves your communication. So don't think of this as restrictions and handcuffs. Think of them as a filter, a simple system that ensures that whatever comes out of your mouth is something you would be comfortable seeing again later. Because in today's world, there's a very good chance you will.